Well, we got to be keeping an eye on this here because right around coming home time, quitting time, is when we're going to see some of the hardest snow in our area.
Yeah, and it'll be a challenge because the first snow of the season seems to always challenge us. By the time we get into February and March, we're old hat at this.
We're pros
right?
at it.
Yeah, but that snow is going to continue to move in our direction as we head into the afternoon. Here we go, a live Doppler radar in 3D. You can see that while we do have some flurries coming down, the heaviest of the snow is about 150 miles away. That is moving in our direction, though. So as we head into the afternoon, deteriorating conditions are expected. So that winter storm begins this afternoon, lasts through Wednesday morning. So tomorrow morning, actually, I do believe may be better than what we have coming home today. 1 to 2 inches per hour possible here this evening for some folks. And then the big wild card is when we get this mix to move in and get sleet. Keep in mind that sleet and raindrops, when you just think about those, they are much bigger than a grain of snow, than a snowflake. So they take more water. A raindrop is much bigger relative to a snowflake. So if you can switch it over to sleet or rain, freezing rain, you take a lot of the moisture out of the air. And for that reason, I don't believe that we'll have much accumulation overnight tonight. There may be some icy spots to be sure, but the event will end by about 7 o'clock Wednesday morning. We do have a winter storm warning, and let's just go over this. This is new. Guys, we've just added some counties here. I'm actually just going to query this on the storm tracker because we've got new information coming into us from the National Weather Service. So let's read a little bit more of this. Heavy mixed precipitation is expected. So this was just issued just about 5 minutes ago. 1 to 3 inches of ice slush accumulation. This is going for northeastern Missouri, southeast Iowa, north central and west central Illinois. So this does now include the area around Burlington, now into that winter storm warning as we have it. Also, a new warning issued here for Henry County and out to Bureau County as well. So we're going to add more counties to our winter storm warning, and that means that the winter weather advisories are going to be pushed to the south. So as we head into this evening, it's going to be nasty. I think that's the way that we look at it from this point forward. Snow beginning to break out into Burlington, and it is heavy, especially out here. Omaha to Des Moines. I was watching some of the DOT cameras out there. It's a slow go on 35 and 80 right now, and future radar brings that in our direction. So we hope that everybody's careful on the roads. We're not talking about accidents. You just take it easy from this point forward. Snow developing as we head into the afternoon, into the evening hours. There's going to be some heavy snow right in here. Here's 7 o'clock. We're going to start to mix it with sleet, some freezing rain around the Burlington area. We'll have to wait and see how far to the north the warm air gets here if we switch it over to rain here in the Quad Cities. But look to the north. You're all snow up toward the Dubuque and Cedar Rapids, even into Joe Daviess County. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets 9-10 inches of snow out of this before it's all over early in the day tomorrow. So let's look at the winter impact scale. Moderate for us, but kind of approaching the high category. And I want to take this one step further, show you some hometowns, and let you know what this impact is going to be. So these are the areas that are now in that winter storm warning, but it's going to get a lot worse the farther north you go. Davenport, Clinton, up here towards Dubuque and Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, into that extreme impact where we want you to be very, very careful. So before the storm, get those errands done. Gas tank more than half full. If you are going out and about, make sure you let people know where you're going and where you're expected to be. And then as we head in toward the nightfall tonight, let's try to stay off the roads. All right, here we go. Here are the models for the afternoon. Notice how quickly it accumulates, and that's right on top of the evening commute. And then we have a couple of models that continue some snowfall as we head overnight tonight. These are kind of the outliers right now. If we were to stay as all snow, it would be a lot. But I do want to show you the Dubuque meteogram because you can see they're going to get a lot more snow on the lowest, about 4.5 inches. Let's see if we can find the higher ones here. Right there. That's one of the bigger ones. So it kind of tells you that to the north you go, the more you're going to run into that heavier snow. 25 right now at the Quad City Airport, southeast wind at 12. 25 right now in Davenport as well. Chance of precip, 100%. 3 p.m. all the way up towards 7 p.m. So that winter storm warning has been expanded now in and around the Burlington area over to Kewaunee. Heavy snow 3 to 6 inches by 10 p.m. That may be all of the snow we get as we get that sleet and rain to mix in. It could be kind of icy overnight tonight, 35, so temperatures will rise back down to 29, the morning mix tomorrow. And then as we head in toward Friday, another winter storm possible. Right now, a lot depends on this first storm to determine what's going to happen with the second one. It's kind of like playing dominoes. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but right now we're trending toward more snowfall. Maybe enough to get the snow blowers out again.
Now, did you break into my car to get that video, that photo of the almost empty gas tank? Because that is how my car is too right now. So well, I got to get out there, get it filled up.
We're almost off in about a half an hour, so we got some errands to run.
Got to get it done.
Yep.
Thank you, Eric. Time for your